Hi, and welcome to another episode of Healthy Home Cooking. Today we're going to make barbecue bean stew. Okay, the first thing we need to do is we need to dice up some vegetables. I have 3 stalks of celery, 2 carrots, and about 5 rutabagas, which we got from our local CSA. So to dice the celery, first we're going to cut off the ends. And because I am being very lazy, I'm doing them all together. Well, one person's lazy is another person's time management. We're just being good with our time. Then I just like to slice the celery in half and then chop it again. I'm sure a professionally trained chef could have done this in a lot more timely fashion, but I am mommy trained. My mother taught me just about everything I know. Okay, the celery's done. Now for the carrots. I always try to buy organic carrots, then I don't feel the need to peel them. Saves me some time and you're not wasting as much. We also put our scraps into a compost bin, which the husband then uses in his garden. So I just simply cut the carrots in half and then I slice them lengthwise, and then again and if I'm lucky, by the end of this episode I'll still have 10 fingers. There's nothing like having a good kitchen knife. I've been in some kitchens, the knives are so dull you couldn't even cut yourself if you tried. And the carrots are done. Now I have read if your rutabagas are young enough, you don't have to peel them. I think we're okay, but I don't want to take any chances, so I'm going to give them a peel. This kind of recipe, you don't really have to be true to how much, or I guess I should say how many vegetables you add. I always like to add a little bit more than what the recipe calls for. But that's me. I love vegetables. Never met one I didn't like. You know, you can also use your scraps to make a vegetable broth, but I've never had the time to give that a whirl, so I'm just going to keep putting them in the compost bin. At least they're being used. Now let's dice them up. Okay, all the chopping is now done. Okay, to bring this stew together, what we're going to do is we are going to put a few tablespoons of water into a pan, and we are going to simmer all those vegetables. And it will work better if I actually turn the burner on. So the rutabaga, the carrot, and the celery all went into the pan with a few tablespoons of water. And we're going to simmer until the vegetables are soft. Okay, let's check to see if our vegetables are tender. You're going to know that they're tender if you can pierce them very easily with a fork. And go for some bigger chunks, and if they're done, then you're ready to go, and I think we are ready to go. I'm just going to back off the heat a little bit to those vegetables. We're going to add a cup of your favorite barbecue sauce. And then we're also going to add 2 15-ounce cans of, in this case, black beans, but you can use any kind of bean that you like. These beans have been rinsed and drained. Give that a good stir around. And then we're going to cover and let that simmer again for 5 minutes. If at any point during the cooking process you notice the food's starting to stick to the bottom of the pan, just sprinkle a little bit of water, about a tablespoon at a time, in, give it a stir, then it should be okay for a little bit. Okay, we're going to set the timer for 5 minutes, and we'll see you back in 5. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes, so we're going to take the lid off, and the last step is we are going to add 2 cups of frozen peas. Give them a stir so they defrost real quick. Oh my, that looks delicious. Yummy, yummy. A few turns from the pepper mill. And a little bit of some salt here. Always remember you can add more salt and pepper after it's been plated. Give it one more stir. And we are ready to go. Yummy, yummy. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Healthy Home Cooking, where we learn to make barbecue bean stew. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Have a great day.